Yep.
So I wonder if Braz is going to play as hot with his Fox as he was last set right before the switch.
Yeah, and here we start off game one in loser semis, and Braz seems to be moving well, but Rich gets out of the combo and is trying to start one of his own. And this is one where maybe historically, I think Braz kind of had a bit of an earlier rise to PR level. Won the online Arcadian 2020. Rich first made PR, I think, in 2023 or maybe early 24, right after losing the Arcadian to Zam.
Right.
So I think people would, like, if I'm, watching from home as I normally would be, I'd think Braz would have the advantage. But we've just seen Rich playing so hot today. And I'm just interested. I'm really interested to see how this goes. I think he's a little bit more in practice. I think he cares a little bit more right now about the game. So I think we're in for a good set here.
Tummy ache aside, I hope Braz. I saw a laser. Sorry. That took away everything I was about to say because I was like, I hope Braz makes adjustments for this set that we didn't get to see last set immediately. I was like, there's a laser.
Something interesting about Rich is he's a very grab-heavy Falco. And it's something we've actually, there's a lot of Falcos that have grabbed throughout the years. The first time Mango ever does it, it's the Mango, right?
Right.
So Mango's been grabbing a good bit more to finish up, follow up on tech chases, because if you can get the DI mix-up right, Falco's throws become good. They're bad because there's no true follow-ups.
Right.
But there are mix-ups. So let's see how that if that plays out at all throughout the rest of the
Speaking
set.
of mix-ups too, Rich doing the same exact recovery, causing him to lose that stock because Braz was just like not
Seen
expecting
you do that,
anything
yeah.
different.
And Rich started the stock with the lead, and now Braz just quickly zeroed it up and took a full stock lead here, starting at the end of game one.
It does seem like Rich is playing a little sloppy this game. We had that earlier SD. We're seeing a lot of missed wave landings or wave dashes, just lots of random air dodges.
Yeah. I think that can traditionally be something Braz is good at, is just playing the most frustrating style against Falco, where he's not gonna let you do what you're trying to do. And here we see him take a really big lead, and it's kind of Rich flubbing some of his movement and just getting frustrated at himself.
Absolutely.
Well done to clean that up from Braz. And here we're going to go to game two. Interested to see what stage we're going to get. I think traditionally the Falcons really like Battlefield. So, okay, goes
Yeah,
right.
that makes sense. Checks out.
Yeah.
I imagine it's kind of hard to really go anywhere else because you are two sides of the same coin for the Spaceys here. And unfortunately, Falco is the worst off end of the two. While benefiting maybe from that space of FD or Stadium, it just creates more opportunities for Fox as well, or a short ceiling for that up smash.
Something that I also think, it's a bit of a pet theory, I guess, is if you can control top plat and you can kind of flow through things from top plat, you can win this matchup. So with the high top plat here, it's a lot better for Falco because he can actually get there with a full hop, Whereas if you go to Yoshi's, Fox can get there so quick, and you kind of have to do a wave land to get there fast properly. But yeah, like you said, those other two options would have been FD or Stadium. So I'm interested. This is working out for him so far, so I guess I don't gotta second guess it at this point.
So far, it's very even still. And obviously, so far there's been no SD. So the first game could have gone differently, maybe Rich favored, had he not SD'd. And we get to see a little bit more of that right now.
I feel like that's a position Braz loves to be in. He gets the bird to the ledge, and then he just stands at that inside edge underneath the side plat.
It's very threatening because Fox can move very quickly on reaction to where you're going.
Yeah, you can just cover all of those Falco's options. Go on dash in, here's a back air. Honestly, he just covered most of the options with back air. But
good laser attempt.
Yep. I feel like if you hit that laser, it's almost like you're tied still. Or I feel like if I get hit by
like a
that
last
laser,
laugh. Like,
yeah.
I may be dead, but I got you.
Great tech from Braz, able to get to ledge before Rich could follow it up at all.
This is still doable. Great shine stall.
I thought we'd see a down smash there. Instead, he just goofs and lets Braz get the reversal, and that's makes this game much harder and makes the set much harder.
Speaking on the hypothetical that Rich does not win this, do you think you'll go Battlefield again or try to change it up? Because I'm a firm believer that if you lose a stage 2 times, do not go back
twice,
a third time.
Yeah, it's very rare to get the opportunity to lose on the same stage twice and still have a counter pick.
Yeah.
I think he'll go Stadium if he gets the chance, but I think he still wants to come back here. I think he still thinks he can. And I don't blame him for thinking so.
He's doing very well with these lasers and creating space that I feel maybe like something that could help him live longer, like the lack of platforms, maybe like FD or maybe even Dreamland. Like just something to freshen up the pace here.
Yeah, and we can we saw it a little bit earlier there. Braz just doing a really good job cleaning that up, cleanly taking that stock and just winning with 2. But Rich was a little bit reticent to push into spaces where maybe he had an advantage, but it wasn't so clear. Like Braz did a weird missed wave dash on side plat and got an air dodge that Rich could have jump shine. He's like, no, I don't want to just run in and go for something there. It felt like he was a little bit too scared to like make something happen.
Right.
And was rather trying to just play a full defensive game. It didn't quite work out for him.
And Braz is fully in his groove right now.
Yeah.
Like this momentum that he's carrying from game to game. Something shifted in him when he got sent to losers.
Yeah. It feels like he just naturally knows how to play against Falco. Like that's what his function is.
Oh, I'm sure he plays negative a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure
like
he
just
grinds.
the natural spacing. He's just always in the right spot, always calling out the timings perfectly.
And even if he's not, he still makes best of the situation. Like getting hit by a Firefox that inevitably did nothing, like no follow-up to hurt him.
Yeah, and Braz recovering and Rich stays at center. And I kind of get it, you know, with this percent differential, you don't want to be too risky, but you need to close out the stocks. Like we're seeing, Braz can just make something out of nothing in this matchup. And you think you're close, you think you have a close game, but if Braz has a stock lead, he can take that to the bank.
Right, and he was so high up that if you had him, if you were just maybe not quite center and maybe by a platform and you were shooting those high lasers, getting stuck by that first or second shine, you could have gone in with a nair, fall and have enough time to up B back after hitting him, or turning around and like getting a sweet spot bear as he tries to fast fall down to the ledge or
Yeah, that's
hit
the
you.
thing is I think he should at least try and be in the position where he can hit a back air, you know, threaten Braz just falling down.
And maybe even go for a trade. Trading isn't always a bad thing if it's a high risk, high reward kind of thing. Where it's like you're getting something, or low risk, high reward. You're maybe getting less percent than you would have just sitting in center, getting those lasers back and getting, like you said, something out of nothing for Braz.
And that was a really nice opening there. The Waveland in shine was really cute. Okay. Ooh, I thought that was a kill. I do feel like he's making it so tough on himself.
He is.
That's a kill, you know, that's a kill. You can find the shine turnaround down air. You can find the strong back air. Braz, of course, doing a good job making it as hard as he possibly can. But like that should have been a clean lead for Rich. And here instead it might look like looks like it might be a Braz lead.
Yeah, it's still like a little even.
Nice.
Great shoulder.
There we go. Oh,
Great.
that's the wrong side of the down air. And yeah, I think Rich is got to be a little unhappy with his play, the way things are going. SD'd on the first 2 games into just like not cleaning up these guards in the 3rd game, and Braz eats that for breakfast.
Is demoralizing.
It is. Tough way to end your tournament, but Rich had an incredible run this whole day. Like I said, 1 doubles, top 4 in singles, incredible player.
Could be just the stamina going away right at the end there because like you said, 1 doubles, had to be here all day playing nonstop.
Like
when
half these TVs are his.
True, but
Helps set up.
amazing. amazing showcasing from Braz as well, turning around that set, going into losers finals now. Yeah. Losers finals against Jobs.
It's negative.
Or negative. Yeah, we already saw Jobs. Man, I'm out of it now.
What's that?
Here. Oh yeah, you can get that too. That works.
Came prepared. Raven's got everybody taken care of. Something we're so blessed with in Michigan is like incredible production team with Ravian.
Absolutely.
Incredible TOs. Like we're taken care of.
I was just talking about this with Coin earlier about like 10 years passing and how while things change, they stay the same. Like we were always blessed in Michigan with a very passionate production team.
Yes.
Back in the day being Skate and I forget Jordan's tag, not Brazmonkey Jordan, but I forget his tag. But between the two of them, they had amazing production. And then as they went on to carry on with their lives outside of Melee, now we have Raviannn.
Raviannn was such a god.
He is. Like, you guys at home cannot see the battle station before us. It's so futuristic. Like the 3 monitors, a laptop, the Steam Deck, the buttons, the
camera we got for us.
The camera that we're seeing.
We get.
It's like there's studio quality ring lights. Not even
hire Raviannn for anything you're doing.
Absolutely.
He's earned it.
Yeah.
Here we get 2 long-time Ann Arbor players. I mean, it's weird to call Tim long-time anything, but he's been around for a while now.
They have been. They've been close to 10 years, both these players.
Yeah.
Brazmonkey from way back in the day, like 2015, 2016 start, something like that, and then